Android Kikaider by Shotaro Ishinomori. Originally debuting as a tokusatsu series in 1972, Android Kikaider has spawned a few manga and anime appearances. Aside from the Toku series, the manga and anime for Kikaider are a package deal, meaning it's best enjoyed when reading the manga and watching the anime. Both versions have their share of differences, but they cover the same basic story about an android named Jiro who was embedded with the Jiminy Circuit or Conscience Circuit, which gives him emotions. The story begins with Dr. Komiyoji wanting to avenge his dead son who sought evidence to expose the environmental crimes caused by the Dark organization. Dr. Komiyoji was in the process of creating robots to avenge his son, but was basically taken hostage and forced to create robots for the Dark organization leader, Dr. Gill. Komiyoji intentionally gave Jiro or Kikaider the Conscience Circuit so he can distinguish right and wrong, in hopes of disobeying the orders given by Dr. Gill. This operation made Jiro incomplete, as shown with his asymmetrical design of an uneven head and being half blue and half red. His mission is to protect the remaining family members of Dr. Komiyoji and destroy the Dark Organization. Kikaider's journey of self-discovery is one filled with tragedy, as he can't fully control his actions along with learning the concepts of emotions. Negative feelings such as fear, rejection, and guilt gives him great pain as Jiro attempts to fit in among the human race. However, his robotic body makes him a fearful hybrid, as even his android siblings see his uses of feelings as an abomination. Kikaider is very akin to the Tatsunoko character Kashan, who debuted the following year of 1973. Both Jiro and Tetsuya Azuma battle against the machines, but the robot parts are feared by the human public. More so in Kikaider's case, as he can be calm one moment and enter a frenzy the next. Kikaider's journey is met with grief as he slowly understands what it means to become human, but the answers he finds is left in mystery. The original manga consists of two Kikaider series. The first half consists specifically of his trials against the Dark Organization. Towards the end of the manga, the series changes into Kikaider 01, which starts becoming very much like its tokusatsu counterpart by adding the Shadow Organization and several other Kikaiders. While most of it lacks the depth of the first half, it still retains a miserable conclusion. The anime version, Kikaider the Animation, consists of 13 episodes covering the majority of the original story, with several enhancements, but some scenes are missing, most notably the "your heart is incomplete" moment. The story continues with the OVA Kikaider 01, which covers the second half of the manga, but with a lot of rewriting to make things more concise and still keep that earlier darker tone. It's more superhero action heavy, but it managed to improve certain scenes and characterizations to a certain extent. In the manga, I felt this was the weakest part of the series, and I can see the OVA tried to alter it in the most efficient way possible. It is a step up from the manga version, but the major events don't really happen till halfway through the story. It's only 4 episodes, so it's not that much of a criticism. I'm just giving you a heads up. And finally is the single episode OVA, The Boy with the Guitar, Kikaider vs Inazuman. This is a crossover featuring 2 Shotaro series and serves as a finale for Kikaider's storyline. However, I feel there's still room to continue the Kikaider series, but this will have to do. I know this came off more as a review, but I felt compelled to go more in detail with this story, since I've been lacking new content on this channel, and Kikaider isn't exactly a well-known superhero anime. I was getting reminded a lot of the 1973 Kashan, and the manga certainly impressed me with its numerous action panels and horror-themed visuals. There's still a lot to talk about this series, so this one is definitely on my to-do list of big videos. I didn't even mention Kikaider or its relation to VR Troopers, but that's a topic for another day. Speaking of days, in the following 12 days of anime, we're leaving the 1970s and heading to the 1990s with a mixed martial arts shonen involving lots of muscle. It's grapple time!